Oh, I think I have to put these on. Wow. Okay. Hello. This is my first time going live. My name is Anita, and I hope I'm live. I want to do the weekend readings for the elements of air, fire, water, and earth in that order. So let's get started. I've already pre-shuffled the cards for time's sake. Place them over here. Um, let's see. Let's okay. Good. All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for this time that I'm having to share with the public. Want to read the cards for the weekend to help the people have a really good weekend, help them understand what possibly is available for them this weekend. And Lord, anyone who would see this, Lord, just use me as a channel to bless them. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so for this weekend, I did an overall energy. Let me just start by saying we're going to use the energy oracle cards here to just give an overall energy of the weekend for the singles, and two came out for that. We're also going to use the Gilded Rivera Lenormand. We're also going to use Romance Angel cards deck for the tarot portion. You're going to use the Vice Versa Tarot, right? And also, for any clarification, you're going to use the Morgan Greer deck and Tin Hand. There is one that needed clarifying, so we're using an explicit deck, Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. So probably should be over the age of 18 at this point. If you see that, just go ahead and click off. So let's get started. This is for fire. Okay, for the overview, I'm sorry, this is for air. For the overview of the reading for all elements, we have Door to Spirit. Door to Spirit, this card is about connecting with your intuition. Also, it's about reconciliations, considering reconciliations on a deeper level, on a more spiritual level. And we clarify that with the Lenormand, with the bridge. So there could be some possible considering meditations in the spirit for reconciliations, maybe reconciliations with your spirit, reconnecting with the Lord, Holy Spirit. Um, let's see, maybe meditating on some reconnections that you've already made or that you intend on making. Maybe some spiritual unions are coming together, things like that. And also, this weekend, the singles will be focusing on taking action, some type of action, speeding up the action actually in this song, speeding up some action, making more concerted effort, and clarify that with the ship. So many of you could be possibly taking trips somewhere. This is literal action. It's not thinking about it like the other card is. This is actually taking action. So let's see. Air signs, we're going to start with you. This is the element of air, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You have, from the Romance Angel deck, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you should be pensive. You should be staying optimistic about your love life. Why is that? Okay, clarify that by number 5, the tree of life in the Lenormand. This is this is everything. This is 10 of Pentacles in there. There's a rainbow like that. I would think that would be the 10 of Cups. Yeah, birds sprouting in the tree there. This is from the roots. This is longevity. This is somebody, maybe in your love life singles, you're thinking about building a legacy, a family, life partner, life partnerships, um, family rooted in family. This is a deep family card. Also, let's see. This could be. This just says 7 of Cups. So you think about all the options that can bring you this. We're talking about legacy for lifetimes to come for your kids, your grandkids, your great grandkids. You're thinking long and hard, but you need to stay optimistic about your love life. Why is that? Let's see, you got 3 tarot cards here. Okay, started with the 4 of Swords, You have the devil. All these cards that came upright. The Six of Pentacles. I clarify the devil with the Hangman. And this goes right along with the energy of door to spirit. So air signs, it looks like you will need to stay optimistic about your love life and really focus in on what you're thinking. When you allow your mind to go somewhere, how you're thinking, try not to think very negative at all. Actually, no matter what you just came through, it looks like you just came through something pretty bad because the Four of Swords here, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. Perhaps you came after your healing, resting from some type of a heartache, which the Three of Swords would have caused. Probably, since the devil is here, from some type of toxic relationship that's been in your past, because it's in your past because this person's no longer facing that. Matter of fact, this person is done. It's like, I'm done, mentally drained. I'm just like, look at this guy. He's just like, I'm just done. But it's not over for you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Go ahead and meditate, pray. Let the door to spirit open into you. Let your heart stay light. Let your heart stay open. Relax. Whatever happened in the past, whatever this thing was that you were chained to, that caused you to feel like this afterwards, it's done. It's over. Think about it. Learn from it so you don't repeat it. Learn from it. Get a different perspective of it so you don't repeat it. Here you are. Let your crown chakra be enlightened about what happened here. So you're no longer building with this type of a relationship, because this type of relationship will never form this type of a relationship. And moving forward with the Six of Pentacles, see this gentleman is looking over, almost like he's looking over his life, looking over what happened, taking a different perspective, a higher ground, looking over instead of at the level eye, seeing what happened here, that there was not balance, that there was not give and take, which probably exists, most definitely caused some type of codependency. So air signs, you're going to be pensive. You're going to be looking over your life, and you're going to be looking over your relationships, singles, and you're going to be going through the door of spirit and staying optimistic about your love life. And this will change for you. And if you've got a possible reunion in mind, reconnecting with the spirit or with someone in the future, I wish you the best. That will be air signs. And I'll timestamp this at the end. I wish you luck, air sign singles. I'm going to move on to fire sign. Okay, let's lay out the cards. Hello, fire signs. This is your weekend reading for singles. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to lay them out. From the romance angels, you have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. There's a situation here that is calling you to have faith. Fire signs, you are either a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I'm speaking with you, or you're carrying that type of an energy. And on top of this card, you have the mice. The mice in Lenormand talks about little things that eat away at you, eat away your relationship, little nuances that, if left unchecked, could really break down a relationship. It could break down something really, really good. Possibly you have some little nuances picking at you, like that causes you not to have trust. You're being called to have trust. Okay, well, that's wise that we did tarot that. Let's see, we got lay that out right. This way. Right. Okay. Wow. Yes, I did have to. This is a little longer. We have the Two of Swords. Came up right. We have the High Priestess. Also came up right. We have the Two of Wands. That's 3 twos. We have the Chariot. And I know that's a number 6, but I'm focusing on that that's 2. Head over heart, some type of decision that needs to be balanced out. Also came with the 5 of Wands. So I clarified that 5 of Wands. I got the Page of Wands. When I first looked at these cards, I thought there's a situation we have to trust. There's 3 twos in here. 3 twos means some type of, actually marriage, some type of commitment that leads to marriage, that could possibly lead to marriage. Also, there's some decisions to be made. Not sure what the decision is. Remember, the overall view is the door to spirit. We're going to use our intuition to make decisions regarding reconciliation. So we're going to go within. Also, or either you could be taking some action, moving things right along, speeding things up. And I think this story is twofold. I think it's twofold. So we're going to talk about this energy first, towards spirit. You're being called to trust. You're not trusting something, and why is that? I always see this card as the red pill, blue pill. If you've seen The Matrix, I see this card as like the red pill, blue pill because of the red sword and the blue sports, blue sword. I don't think this card is talking about making a decision between two individuals, but two possible routes, more like two possible ways of doing things. There's a huge moon on the other side of this card, and here the moon is peeking through the clouds. And we just had the new moon in Gemini, so this is not surprising to me that this is a mental card. You've closed off you're blindfolded here, and you've closed off your chest with 2 swords, and also you've crossed your legs. Look at that. Your legs are crossed, but you're on stormy seas, but you're on a solid rock amid stormy seas and stormy weather. So you feel what's going on around you. You sense it. You just don't see it. You're not bothered by it. You're just sitting there in this position. This is the High Priestess. I like to put these 2 cards together. They seem like they should go together. You don't need to see what's going on because you are seeing. This is the High Priestess. The High Priestess knows because she's connected here. She's connected with spirit. The intuition is strong. The High Priestess is sitting between the posts here, just taking inventory of what's going on, not using mental energy. Intuitively, I'm thinking not using any mental energy. That's why the swords are crossed to get their information. This person is not using visual information to get the information, but strictly being intuitive because you're being called to trust. And if you're going to go to the door of spirit, then you have to trust God, not your lying eyes, not what you see, because those things cause you not to trust. The situation may have lots and lots of nuances inside of it, but still, it may seem like something you can't trust, whatever the situation is, singles, but you're being called to trust it so that you can make a plan. See, I know this is not about 2 people because the person's chosen. There's 1 wand. There's singles, you have chosen something, and I'm thinking someone, because this is a love reading for singles. You've chosen someone, and you have, I don't know what that is, a sun in your hand. Of course, we can't have the sun in our hand, but if it's at a distance and we take a photo and we put our hand just so much, it'll look like we have the sun in our hand. So you have clarity here. There's clarity. There's no clouds in the sun, and you have a choice that you've chosen. This is about strategy. You're trying to step into the strategy that you've already chosen using your intuition. The Chariot is here. Tells me you're ready to go forth. You want to be victorious. You're ready to go forth. Simply ready. But there's a battle here. There's a battle inside. There's 2 people. Is that your 2 minds? Trying to make a passionate message. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Singles. That's one part. So whatever it is, go ahead. Use your intuition. Get that reunion going. Make your mind up and take action, swift action. What is the action you want to take? This was undeniable. This is about to get a little bit explicit because I can see it in the cards. Okay, all right, all right, bear with me. I want you to see something here. Um, oh boy, let's see it like this. Fire signs, you are passionate, go getters. You take what you want if it's not freely given to you at all costs, and you do not stop until you have it. Now, a lot of people may not understand that, but you have a point in that. You think you're right. You think whatever you're going for, you deserve to have it. Look at this person. Is this the person you're going after? This person's got their heart crossed with some swords, eyes covered, and legs closed. I can't help. I'm sorry, but I don't normally have a dirty mind. But, and I know this is the high priestess, but look, the letters. And on the back of the chariot card that's coming in, first of all, the chariot, the horses, the mindset, their breasts hanging out. And on the back of that cape, I'm not going to say that. You can see that. If you can't, it's 69. And this is BJ. And I'm not saying anything else about that because it popped out, it came out. This reading is definitely turning sexual, I believe. There's a wand there. A wand is symbolic of the male phallic, and then it's got the sun. This person knows what he's going for. I'm saying he. And I think this person thinks he's going to get a battle out of this person. This is what I think. We're going to square up. Got this person's ready because not trusting the situation. Like, what do you want? Why are you here? You know, this is why I'm here. This was clarified. This is a clarifier of the battle. Okay. Okay. I needed to, because of all of this, I'm sorry, I'm really tickled, but I needed to clarify this. So I had to go to our other deck. There's a menorah deck, which is these are the sexual cards because I really feel sexual energy coming from these cards, just to be honest with you. And I shuffled, and right away, some earth sign female came up, the Queen of Earth. I said, what is it that this fire sign is passionate about? It's the Queen of Earth. And if you look at this queen, she's got her eyes covered, she's got her hands behind her back. She's chilling against the wall, right? Over here is this dark figure lurking, looking at this queen. And when I clarified the queen, I used another tarot deck, which was the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So what do you want from the queen was my question. So this man came up. You can't make this up. That's her counterpart, the King of Earth. There's the queen, who he's after. There's the king. So this is a woman and a man. We have the both counterparts here. He's like, look at this card. There's the queen. Like, what are you doing here? He's like, I just thought I'd drop by. Yeah, no. And by the way, I'm naked. And I want to talk to you. I'm just saying, okay? These have been the cards. I'm like, what do you want? Here she is, minding her own doggone business, eating her freaking apples, pigging out. And there he is. There again, in the background. There's some dude lurking in the background. Got a message for this queen. And then there's a strength card. Somebody's holding back here, holding back, holding back. This is passion. This is someone being subdued, holding back. And dude's like, nah, nah, girl, we need some justice. That ain't right. That ain't right. Let's be fair. What we need to do here, this is the justice card, and this is the Four of Wands. What we need to do here is not hold back. We need to do this. This is the Four of Wands, all right? This is the Four of Wands. This is two twos right here in this card, the Four of Wands. This is what we need to do, all right? We need to come together and do this. And that's why I'm here. And I'm coming, and you don't know I'm coming. But you turn around, and before you know it, I'm going to be right there because I'm watching you. And all you need to do is trust the situation. All right, fire signs, that's you. I hope you get yours. Thank you. Well, it could be a good weekend for the fire signs. Let's move on to the water signs. Okay, water signs. Hello. This is the weekend of June 15th through the 17th, and I already pulled your cards, pre-shuffled and pulled them for sign's sake. You know, the overall energy of water signs is Cancer. Let's see, elements of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You're either going to be in the energy of door to spirit, you're going to be considering, you're going to be using your intuition this weekend concerning reconciliations, either reconciling with the spirit, rejoining your spirit life with God, Holy Source power, whoever you're believing in, or you're going to be really using your intuition about a reconciliation, possible reconciliation with yourself, others, or you're going to be taking some action, some real action, speeding up this action, going towards what you want. So you're going to be passive or you're going to be active. Water signs, what are you going to do? Let's see. This is for singles. We have the card deception. Someone is wearing a false mask, false self mask in this relationship. False self mask in this relationship. Are you wearing a false mask, a self mask? Are you misrepresenting yourself? Is someone else doing that? Water signs. Let's see what's going on. Clarify that. We have the death card, Moon Norman. There's casket. That's dead, dead, dead. Something's dead and cased over, put to rest. But it clarified deception. So let's see what your tarot card said. Okay, came out like this. We have the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving knight. Stand still, moves, because this uses so much mental energy to go places when it's to make sure that when it gets there, it's going to get there in the correct way. And then we have the Three of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. That's how most people describe it. This person's wand is lit up. There's two here. This wand is different. It's growing moss or something. I don't know. Waiting. Yeah, then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Action, change, something happening, something almost destined to happen. And then we have Six of Wands, being recognized out of all the wands. Your wand is exalted with a wreath, sitting high on your horse, being recognized for something. And you have the King of Pentacles. This person would have been the one who sent out the knight with the message. This King of Pentacles is someone who's grounded, earthly. He's a king, so he's in charge of himself, emotionally, physically. This king can make things grow. This king is an entrepreneur. This king knows about finances and handles it well. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So I needed to clarify. So I clarified the Six of Wands with the Emperor and the Star. Okay, let's get into this reading. We're talking about deception here. You're going to use your intuition by going into the door of spirit. And it's something regarding some type of a reunion and the action on this reunion and moving forward. Keeping that in mind, there's something deceptive about this. So I looked at this, and here's what I get. What's deceptive about this is ultimately someone wants an ending. They want an ending. They don't want a reunion. Although you see the Knight of Pentacles sent out to make an offer, the Three of Wands is waiting for that offer. There are two different directions. I don't know if they're here. When I face it this way, it's two different directions. I don't know if you can see that. This way. Facing me, it's two different directions. The horse that's supposed to be coming is going this way. The knight is facing this way, but his horse is directed this way, which is very deceptive because if you're going forward, your horse should be going forward. Is that even a horse? Yes, it's a horse. Why? The person is waiting for the ships to come in. Is waiting. This direction. The directions are opposite. The thing's starting to grow stuff on it. This person's been waiting for a very long time for this offer that is supposedly sure-footed and sure and coming in. I mean, after all, this offer is from this king. This king is generally trustworthy and it's not reversed. But this offer is taking a very long time. So somebody decided that was enough. Something had to change. Something had to change. Somebody walked away. That's 8 cups. These are emotions. This is a long time loving someone. And all these cups are spilled over. Just trying to get to the 10 of cups. That's a half of a sun. Trying to get to the happy place. Waiting for this offer to come in. This offer ain't coming in. And if it is coming in, it's coming in so slow that the person decided, I can't wait anymore. Someone ended this. And because of that, here's where deception comes in at. Because someone ended this, it's almost like it was a stalemate because someone feels victorious that it's over. Why would you feel victorious that it's over if you're on your way to make someone an offer after investing so much emotions? Someone had no intention of coming, but they were not brave enough to put an end to it. So they kept someone hanging on, waiting, waiting, waiting. I'm coming, I'm coming. Stop rushing me. I'm coming. And someone gave in and said, forget it, and made this person feel like this. Clarified by the Emperor. Whoever did this was the controlling person, controlling the relationship, controlling the ending in a very passive way. Felt very victorious after doing so. Why? Because this person had another wish. It's a wish card. It's a card of Aquarius, someone that is an air sign, someone who is detached, someone whose emotions are contained. This person got victory by having this type of a character. Fire. These two characters are of the element of fire. Now we're doing water signs, but Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you guys do have a way about you that can be very passive aggressive. Your force, your fire, your intellect is in using your passive aggressiveness to push like an emperor and get exactly what you want. This is a wish card. This is what I want. I want victory. And I have to be like this emperor, I have to be controlling, but in a subtle way. Why? You don't want to hurt anybody, but you did want to get out of this. And so somebody gave up. Somebody had some self-worth and said goodbye. Now we got this king. Look at this smug looking guy. I'm not sure who ended what, but I know that the reunion and the so-called action was deceptive. And somebody got their freedom this weekend, or is getting their freedom this weekend. All right, water signs, singles, that is your reading. Thank you. We're going to move on to earth signs. All right, earth signs. Earth. Well, the overall energy for your reading for this weekend is the door to spirit. We're going to be using our intuition regarding some type of reunion, whether that's reunion with your God, your spiritual nature. Maybe you haven't been spiritual in a long time and you're wanting to reconnect with God. Or maybe with a person. Or it could be with yourself, but you're using your intuition for it. Or you're going to be taking some type of action, whether it's some type of slow action, some grand action. This card is about an action that needs to increase. Some type of journey may be necessary. Not a mental journey, a literal physical journey. All right, earth signs. Let's see what we got for you. We got express your love. Now, I've already pre-shuffled the cards for time's sake. So we're talking to Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus here, or someone of the earth side element energy, grounded, nurturing, very sure-footed, very certain, makes plans, very earthly-like. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Aha! So we're talking about some action here. Okay? So to clarify that, we got two from the Lenormand deck. We got the baby card. We got the moon. On this card, it's about something new, a new love, a new person, a young love, a young person who's got their head in the clouds. Look at there's a castle there, like a fairy tale. Maybe love starts to feel like a fairy tale for you right about now. You're just thinking about that, just like a child would think about something new. It's like matter of fact, like, oh, look at my toy. Like, and then we have the moon card, and we just had the Gemini, new moon in Gemini just yesterday. So I'm not surprised that the moon would come here, but this is a Cancer card. It's funny because we're on earth signs now, but it's a Cancer card. Uh, this is a card in the Lorman, has something to do with reunion, deep emotions, reflecting, emotions reflecting around the moon cycles. You're being affected by, your emotions are reflected off other people. So you do have some emotions going on here, earth sign singles. And Capricorn, if you're going to go Capricorn, Capricorn is the very opposite sign of Cancer. So you could be a Capricorn that's feeling really emotional, like the Cancer, because you need to express your love. You're not expressing your love. Look at this card. This person's like, oh, dreaming all over this person. And this, look at this guy. Let the card speak. All right. Until we heralded that and we got, oh my goodness. Okay. We got the Knight of Wands. Earth sign. Someone's coming in passionate and hot. There's the action. This is the action that needs to be taken. The like this is you, the Four of Pentacles. One of these two is not like the other. Look at this. All right. Someone is coming in passionate and hot, singles. And there you are, earth sign. Your passion and hot is smoldering underneath this gift, this pentacle, slow energy, and you're just sitting there with this fire burning underneath you, smoldering with a message. This is the Page of Swords. And someone's got a message, but it's a young message. This is not a king, it's a page. It's an immature message, which is funny because there's the King of Cups who is 100% in love with somebody. And I clarified the Four of Pentacles when I got a moon again. The moon, emotions, deep, reflective, baying at the moon emotions. And the Ace of Pentacles. So, earth sign, someone is heavily in love here, being reflective about that love. This is to clarify. Wants to make an offer, a solid offer, in their head about it. Fairy tale type love, but holding it in. This energy, just burning, burning, burning. There's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the gift. There's that passion. The passion wants to be returned. Somebody wants to race in. You want to race in, singles, to someone, and you want to give a message, but this message is not mature. Your love is mature, but the way you deliver it will not be mature, or someone's delivering this to you in this type of a way. But I believe it's you because of the Four of Pentacles here. You want to do something. The card is saying, go ahead, do it. All right, Earth sign, you need to express your love this weekend. All right, singles. Well, that's your weekend tarot then. I hope you enjoyed it. Wait, I don't know how to cut this off though. Make it like that. We'll find it. This is my first time going live. We'll just go ahead and download it. All right. Oh, here. In stream.